So keep that in mind. You may have to go and hit saying got it or something like that. So once you do that, and I'll edit anything out that may not be necessary. Okay, awesome. So what we will do, okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to start with some very dynamic warm-up. Murali, welcome. Murali, welcome. Okay, we'll start with some dynamic warm-up here. So start hands out. Okay, here. This is going to go 10 rotations here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then rotate it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Let's start with 40 seconds of light jog here. Okay, so 40 seconds, you're just going to jog light here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your breath. I go. Good to see you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So keep your hands relaxed, keep your body relaxed. Okay, here we go. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Excellent. Good. We're going to do 20 toe touches. Okay. So when we do these, right, I want you to focus on the form. It's not about trying to rush through these. Okay. So what I'm doing here, little wider stance. Okay. And I'm just going to show you this. Okay. So when I go, this is my left hand. When it goes to the right, either knee, shin, or toes. Okay. The right hand will go up. Okay, and I need to look up here on the top of my right hand, and then I come down, and then I look up, right hand to the left knee or left shoulder, sorry, left ankle, left toes, and the left hand is going up. I'm looking towards my left hand. Okay, so I want you to see that full rotation. So don't try to rush like this. Don't do this. This is not a good form, right? So do it slowly, do it deliberately, so you should feel a good stretch. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So 10 on each side. It doesn't matter whether you reach your shin, whether you reach your ankle, or whether you reach your toes. It doesn't matter. Okay, but get the form right. You should feel the stretch. Okay, if you you can use a slightly wider stance. Okay, it will give you more stretch. Okay, Pinky, can you mute yourself? Okay, thank you. Good.
Sure.
All right, here we go. So 10 and 10. Here we go. So 1, come back. 2, look at your hand, that the hand that goes up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. Look up. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome. Very good. Let's go and do 5 squats. Okay, when we do squats, okay, here I'm just going to show you facing in front of you or facing you so you can see me. Toes will be pointing out. You got to be able to lift your toes when you go into the squat. Okay, you should be able to lift your toes. Okay, so again, hands in front. Okay, and here drop yourself down. Okay, as low as you can go, and then push. 1. Okay, 2. Breath out on the way up. 3, 4, 5. Okay, really good. Okay, next we'll do lunges. Pinky, I cannot see your video, so the video is off. Keep the audio muted, but you can turn on the video. Okay, here. So now we'll do lunges. Okay, Split stance. Okay, so split stand means think of railroad track, right? Think of railroad track. Right foot for me is in front. Right foot is on the right edge of the mat. Okay, left foot is in the back. Hands on my hips, and we go 5 here. 1, come back up. 2, come back up. 3, come back up. 4, come back up. 5, come back up. Okay, try not to lean too much in front. Okay, everybody's looking good. So left foot is in front, right heel. When I go into lunge, hi Neha, when I go into a lunge, I want to just keep my torso up. 1, okay, here. 2, come back up. 3, come back up. The wider the separation you keep, the better it is. 4, and then 5, come back up. Very good. Okay, awesome. Let's do swimmers. So 20, let's just go 40 seconds here. Okay, so we are just going to for 40 seconds. Okay, here, hands up here. So feel the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Palms facing each other. We should feel the stretch here all the way. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Bring it up. Here, 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 here. It's not lazy. It's not lazy. We don't get up Sunday mornings to do this. Palms facing each other. Okay. So when you take it up, palms are facing each other. Okay. As if you can clap here. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Boom, 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 boom. Bring it up. 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 Here, here. Almost there. 1, 2. Done. Awesome. Really good. Okay. Next, we'll do hip rocks. Okay, so what you're going to do here, okay, you're going to put your hands together here, okay, as if you're holding a dumbbell. We're not. Okay, and then you want to really push your hips back, go back, and then come up. 1, 2, like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do 20 times. Here we go. 1, speed it up. 2, 3, hands don't go up. Murali, hands don't go up above your shoulders. Here, just here, push, 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 push. 8, 9, 10. Hands stay above, like right at the shoulder level. Here, they don't go up. 12, 13, 14, 15. Hands go between the legs, behind you. Okay, boom. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, awesome. Okay, good. Let's do 5 push-ups. Okay, so on your mat, okay, you can put your knees down. Okay, you can keep your knees up, either way. Okay, so here, okay, make sure you lower your chest down here and then come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Okay. Yesterday I sent you guys a couple of short video clips. I was just standing somewhere. Good opportunity to do wall push-ups. Okay, so watch those. Can do those anytime. Okay, now next we'll do 5 plank walkbacks. Okay, so go to the end of your mat, stand tall. Okay, hands up here. Okay, bend down. You can bend in your knees. Walk your fingers out. Come into a plank. Walk it back. That's 1. Take it down. Walk in front of your mat. Walk it back. Stand tall. Little back bend when you stand up. Hands together. Go back. Walk in front. Walk your hands back. Stand tall. That's 3. Here. Go back in. Plank. Walk it back. 4. Come back up. Here. Go back down. Here. Walk your hands back. Stand tall. That's 5. All right. Okay. These things, they feel hard initially. Once your body gets used to it, you get used to it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, initially, some of you, I know you're new, starting out, it feels a little easier as you practice. Okay, good. So now, next, what you're going to do is we're just going to pretend, okay, two exercises. Okay, so again, it's really, really good. And when I say pretend, it's not really pretend. What I meant is without weights. Okay, so we're just going to pretend you have weights or dumbbells in your hands. Okay, and we're just going to lift those dumbbells, imaginary dumbbells. When you do this, squeeze here. Okay, squeeze your bicep. Okay, so you should really feel. We don't need. Yeah, we don't need dumbbells. I just leave those dumbbells. We will use them later on, but I just want you to do this. So here 10 times. Okay, here one, squeeze, squeeze. Even if you don't have dumbbells, really hard. Okay, squeeze your biceps. I want to see you feel that squeeze. Here, focus on the bicep. 2. Okay, slow. 3. Squeeze. 4. Squeeze your bicep. You should feel this. Okay, if you don't feel it, you're not doing it right. 5. Squeeze. 6. Squeeze. Now keep going. Here, without dumbbells. We don't need dumbbells. We don't need dumbbells. If you have them, that's okay. But 7. Here, squeeze on the top. Okay. 8. Squeeze. Okay. Here we go. 9. And then very top, squeeze it. 10. Okay, really good. So the point of this is really bring your mind to the muscle, right? If you're doing something, right? Number 2 points. One is bring your mind to the muscle. So in this case, it's bicep. You should focus on the bicep. Number 2 is you can, your hands weigh something, right? If you don't believe me, just try to hold your hand like for a minute, just like this, okay? And then you'll know what I mean by your hands weigh something, right? Okay, so the hands weigh something. So basically you don't need a weight as such. You just lifting your hands basically, right? That's what you're doing. Okay, so keep this in mind, and you can do these exercises anytime. You don't have any excuse that, oh, I don't have dumbbells, I don't have this, I don't have that. No equipment is necessary. Okay, good. So next we'll do shoulder presses. Okay, again without any weights. Okay, so here, shoulder presses for 40 seconds. We want it to be as quick as we can here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, boom, 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 boom. Speed it up. Breathe. Use your breath. Pink, you can speed it up. Speed it up. Yep, we are just going 40 seconds here. So speed it up. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. This is really good upper body. Boom. Yeah, Tani, that's awesome. Manmeet, very good. Go, really good. Speed it up. Keep going. Okay, awesome. Good. Really good. Okay, next, leg kicks. Okay, so you're going to go hands on your hips. Okay, hands on your hips. And you're just going to kick 10 times. This is more, make sure your abs are engaged. Okay, so it's not simply about one leg balancing it. So keep your core tight. Okay, so that's the reason I keep my thumbs here on my hip bones. Hands are on my, in front of my abs here. Okay, and then we're just going to go 10 times here. Okay, so here, bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you should feel the kick starting at your hip bones. Okay, here, change sides. Okay, change legs. That's what I meant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So try to slow it down on the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. So when you do these, this is not about kicking very hard or lifting your leg way up. It's not about that. Okay, it's really about, can I control it? So if I'm kicking right here, then can I bring it down slowly here? Okay, so 1, like that. Okay, so let's just do 5 kicks in which try to be more mindful about that you're able to control your leg on the way down. Okay, so it's not about kicking it, how high can I kick it? It's not about that. Okay, it's really about, even if I lift it up, can I bring it down on my own terms and without touching? If you want to challenge yourself, can I take it back up again and bring it down and take it up and bring it down slowly? So it's all about control. That's what is going to put your mind to that leg, mind to that balance, right? And you're going to use your core strength. It's not simply about the leg strength on the other side. Okay, so let's just do 5 and 5 on each side, where you pay special attention to bringing it down slowly. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, here. So take it up, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, change legs. Again, paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Awesome, really good. Let's try one more thing, which is just close your eyes. Okay, so when we do this, right? So just close your eyes and just see if you can do the same thing. Okay, take it up and take it down slowly. Okay, close your eyes and just see if you can do this slowly. Be careful. All right. All right, close your eyes and just see if you can do this even a few times. Okay, so slow and bring it down. Okay, it's tricky. All right, so it gets harder, right? It gets harder, right? So the reason for that is be careful, Tani. So be careful. The reason I wanted you to try this is because there's a lot of visual component to balancing, right? So whenever there's like the visual component, the vestibular component, like the fluid in your ears, basically, and of course the strength, right? So there are three components to balance, right? So if you want to improve your balance, right, even this, the tree pose, right? If you just try to do this, right, whether you can take it up here or, on your shin or right by your ankle, doesn't matter. If you just try to do this, right, and just close your eyes, just see how you feel. Okay, just see how you feel. As soon as we close our eyes, right, okay, we begin to like lose balance. Right, so the reason we're just playing here a little bit, the reason for that is that's a good way to improve your balance, right? So that's how you can challenge yourself, right? And of course, then I don't know if I have it here. I do have it here. So you can buy, again, I don't, none of this is necessary. I'm just showing you the kinds of tricks you can do with this. So this is like just a disc. Okay, here is just a disc that has like I don't know, like a pimpled surface on it. But basically, to stand on this one, it's harder because it gets squished like this. And now to stand on this, right, it's far more challenging, right, for me now, right, than standing on a mat. Okay, so standing on this, right, here gets a little bit harder. There is like the Boshu ball, you can see that in the gym. You can, buy these. I literally bought this, I think, like on Amazon or like a $5 store, right? So here, the reason you can try these things, right? Be careful, of course, is because when you stand on an uneven surface, right? It requires you to use very small muscles that we normally don't talk about, right? So normally in the class we talk about, quads, we talk about thighs, we talk about glutes, bicep, triceps, shoulders. But when you introduce any kind of instability, it gets harder and harder to balance yourself. What happens with that is it forces your core to be engaged more. Okay, so once I can't use many of the other major muscles, it automatically forces me to use more and more core muscles. So that's how these things will help you build more core strength, right? And of course, you can just imagine in practical day-to-day situations, if I'm walking, if I all of a sudden, if I'm going to trip, I'm able to handle that myself much better if I have better balance, better strength. Okay, so just something for you to think about, right? So same thing, if I were to do push-ups, right? If I have to do push-ups, to hold something like this and to do push-ups, it's incredibly difficult because again, I don't have a stable surface. So anytime you narrow your stance, go to an unstable surface is going to make it more challenging for you to make it. But you always have to be careful not to trip, not to fall, right? Just take it easy, but you can definitely buy. I'll probably send a link to this. Literally, it's called balance disc. That's what it is called. But I'll send you a link of this. So the reason I mention is you guys are in an intermediate level class, so it's a little bit more advanced. I expect you to kind of step it up a little bit. Okay, so we should be able to do these. Okay, good. Let's go for uh, 3 runs. Okay, so we're going to run for 30 seconds initially, then 20, and then 10. Okay, so here we go. So let's run for 30 seconds here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep breathing. Use your oxygen, use your air. Yep, really good. Use your hands, use your hands. When you run, you want to use your hands. Boom, 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 boom. Here, use your hands. Okay, here we go. 2, 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, good. Catch your breath. We did 30 seconds. Again, the reason why I'm doing this is I want you to understand what's HIIT training, high intensity interval training is. Okay, so let's go now for 20 seconds. So speed it up a little bit more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed it up. Here. Speed it up. Use your hands. Use your hands. And done. Awesome. Should be a little bit out of breath. Should be a little bit out of breath, right? So this is what we use as a talk test. Okay, now we'll go for 10 seconds. You want to go as fast as you can. You should be out of breath by the time you're done with 10 seconds. All right, here we go. So 1, 2, here we go. 10 seconds, come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Speed it up. Speed it up. Here, 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 here. Done. Okay, so if you still can breathe easily, you're not going all out, you can do a little better. Okay, let's do one more 10-second run. All right, then we get a water break. Okay, Manmeet, what? One more run, we get a water break. Okay, here we go. So 10 seconds. Here, go here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bring it up. Fast. Speed it up. Done. Awesome. All right. So now get some water. Get your dumbbells ready. Okay, we can get some strength training going. Okay, Murali, I cannot see your mat. If I'm able to see it, that would be awesome. Okay, good. So first thing we're going to do is each exercise, okay, we'll go for 40 seconds, okay, and then get a 15-second break. Then next exercise we'll go for 40 seconds and then 15-second of break. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so first one, okay, we'll go on your mat, okay, on your mat, okay. So you're going to grab light or medium size dumbbells, okay. So grab dumbbells that are not too heavy, okay, and we are going to go for 40 seconds okay, with shoulder press, a seated shoulder press. Okay, so that's something we're going to do here. Okay, so the dumbbells will be, palms are facing away from you. Okay, so here, sit on your mat, sit up, and we are just going to push up here, one, like this. I'm not counting. Okay, push straight up, palms are facing away from you. Okay, so Gul, you can spread your legs a little bit, but so you can spread out so you can feel a little bit more secure. So the guide stands. So Murali, palms are facing away from you. Palms are facing away from you. Yeah. Here, bring it down. Push, 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 bring it down. Okay, done. Awesome. Very good. So next, okay, since you are on the mat, okay, what you can do next is grab a dumbbell that is not very heavy. Okay, I emphasize that. Don't grab a dumbbell that's not very heavy. Okay, so what you're going to do is come into kneeling position. Okay, so come into a kneeling position. Okay, and let me turn around so you can see me better. Let's see how I want to do this. Yeah, so I want to grab the dumbbell. Okay, so here I want to grab the dumbbell, okay, with one hand, okay, and just kick it back like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and switch legs. Okay, so now the dumbbell will be in the other hand. Okay, and then again, so what we're looking for a tricep extension here. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, next you can just come, stay in the same thing, but grab the dumbbell overhead here. Okay, and then just take it back here 10 times. Okay, so the only motion is from your elbows to your fingertips. 1, straight up. 2, straight up. 3, straight up. 4, straight up. 5, straight up. 6, straight up. 7, straight up. 8, straight up. 9, up. 10, up. Awesome. Really good. Stay on the mat. Okay, stay on the mat, please. Now, next, what you're going to do is use light weights. Okay, use light weights. Okay, we're going to do flies. Okay, so dumbbells will come up here. Okay, and then you're just going to use light weights. Okay, you use light weights, and you're just going to take them out and then up here. 1, 2, we're going to go for 10. 3, bring it up. 4, bring it up. 5, bring it up. 6, bring it up. 7, bring it up. 8, bring it up. 9, bring it up. 10, bring it up. Okay, all right, come back into standing. Okay, so come standing, be careful. Okay, next one. What we'll do is we're going to do a wood chop exercise. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to grab one dumbbell here. Okay, so I'm going to take that dumbbell. Let me step back so you can see me a little better. Okay, so I'm going to take it to my right here, and then it just comes from the right hand side. It just comes like a cross across to the left leg, and then it goes to the left. When I go left, my right heel lifts. Okay, look at my right heel here. Okay, so my right heel lifts, then it comes across, and then you take it up, and then you bring it down. Okay, so the motion is across the body, like a wood chop. So as if I'm having an axe, I'm just going to pull it down. Like that's why it's called wood chop. So it's across the body. Okay, So again, we'll go for 40 seconds, wide stance here. So take it up, boom, 1, take it down, boom, 2, take it up, bring it down, 3, 4, up and down. The heel lifts. Okay, whichever side you go, the opposite heel will lift. Here, take it down, take it up, take it down, take it up, take it down, take it up, take it down, take it down. Okay, on the mat. Okay, we're going to get onto the mat. Okay, we're going to go for crunches. Okay, do what you can. So what I mean by that is you can just come up. All that matters is your shoulders are off the ground. Okay, so you can put your hands in front. You can put your hands behind your head. See what works for you. Okay, you can also grab a dumbbell with you. Okay, so if you want to do this, you can also go like up and down like that. Okay, so we're going to go for 40 seconds. Use a variation that works for you. No weight is necessary. Okay, so crunches for 40 seconds here. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just get your shoulders off the ground. That's all. And breathe. Exhale on the way up. 6. Almost there. Done. All right, good. Next. Okay, next one. Okay, we're going to go for bent over rows. Okay, so please come into standing. Okay, standing. Okay, and let's do this so that everybody gets the form right. Right foot in front. Okay, as if you're doing the lunges. So split stance. Right foot in front. Okay, you're going to bend over. Okay, so I don't want you to do this standing up. Okay, so bend over a little bit. Okay, so just pretend there's a stick in your hand. So my right knee is bent. Okay, so I'm bent over, and then you're just going to pretend you're going to pull the stick back. So track your elbows straight back. Okay, so you should feel your shoulder blades squeeze together. So the way we will do this in the actual exercise is I'll grab the dumbbell, right foot is in front. Okay, right foot is in front. I'm bent over, dumbbell is in my left hand. Okay, right foot is in front, dumbbell in my left hand. Okay, so Pinky, you can pick up a dumbbell. If you want, you can pick up a dumbbell here. Okay, then right hand on my hip here. Okay, and then the dumbbell head comes close to the right knee, and then I'm just going to pull it straight back. 1. Track your elbow. Focus on your shoulder blades. 3, 4, 5. Yep. 6. So it goes from the right knee to the left hip. And that's the trajectory of the dumbbell. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, switch legs. So left foot is in front. Okay, split stance. Okay, split stance. Really good, Neha. That's really good. So left foot in front, left hand on my hip, left hip. Okay, I'm bent over the right. The one head of the dumbbell is very close to the left knee. Okay, right foot is back, and I'm bent over. Pull it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elbow track straight back. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, switch sides. Okay, left foot is in front, but now I'm going to reverse the grip. Okay, So now the palm is facing away from me. Okay, so again, left foot in front, dumbbell in the right hand, left foot in front. Okay, dumbbell in the right hand, left hand on the hip, left hand on the hip. Okay, palm is facing away from me. Okay, so the dumbbell is held. So bring Neha, bring the dumbbell close to your knee here, the knee that is front, yeah. And then you're going to pull it back. 1, yep, reverse row. 2, 3, 4. Pinky, you can bend a little bit more. 5, yep, 6, yep, 7. Arun, that's really good. 8, yep, 9, and 10. And switch sides. Okay, so right foot is in front. Okay, right hand on my right hip. Dumbbell is in my left hand. Okay, again, right foot in front. I'm bent over. Dumbbell is in my left hand. Palm is facing away from me. Okay, so pull it back. 1, 2, breathe out. 3, 4. So dumbbell is pulling back, straight back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome, really good. Really good. Okay, let's just do some deadlifts. So here you can just afford to get a little bit heavier on the weight. Okay, so deadlifts is just an active recovery. So again, a couple of you who are new, right? What we're doing here is we're just going to hip hinge, right? So when I say hip hinge, that means just bending, keeping our back straight, and we're just bending through the hips. Okay, so we're not rounding our back. We're not rounding our back like this. Okay, keep flat back. And it doesn't mean you have to bend all the way, right? Just means using your hips as a hinge, right? So whenever somebody says hip hinge, that's what they're asking you to do. Okay, so keep the dumbbells connected to your body. Here, we'll just do 5 deadlifts here. We're just going to go down slowly, lift your chin up, they go to your shins, and then they come up. You just come up, stand tall, roll your shoulders back, keep the dumbbells connected to your body. So that's 1, 2. Again, think about where the effort is. So that's when you want to exhale. So I'm exhaling when I'm coming up. 3, 4. So Murali, don't, it's not a squat, it's just keep your legs straight. Okay, keep your legs straight. Just bend, push your hips back. Push your hips back, keep your legs straight, and keep the dumbbells connected to your body all the way. So yeah, and then just come up slowly. Okay, 4, and last one. Here, come back up. 5. Okay, really good. So now just keep the dumbbells connected to your body all the time. Here, right, they just roll off your shins, they roll off your knees, they roll off your thighs like that. Okay, so they're not hanging in front. Okay, dumbbells are not hanging in front. Awesome, really good. So grab your dumbbells here. Okay, we'll do shoulder presses. Okay, now we're going to go for 40 seconds. Okay, we're going to go for 40 seconds. So pick a weight that's good for you. Here, so arms facing away from me. So here, push it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 5, boom. Yep. 6, yep. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Done. So you could see I was struggling for the last 10 seconds. I was thinking like, oh my God, Ani, you are doing the same. So that's about the right weight. Okay, that's about the right weight where you feel, oh my God, like when is this going to get over, right? 40 seconds feels like a long time. So if you feel like, oh, what is this? I mean, I'm not getting any workout. This is too easy. Then the weight is too light. Okay, the weight is too light. So that's the idea. So what you do is if you think the weight is too light for a 40-second, like this Tabata style of training, you increase the speed, right? Try to get more reps, right? It's not necessary to go to heavier weight. That's one option. But the other option is I would have probably done equally well picking a lighter weight, but going much faster. Boom, 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 right? So there are couple of different things here. One is muscle strength, right? Which is how much we can lift, okay? Versus muscle endurance, right? So muscle endurance is how many reps can I do in a short amount of time, right? So that's a slight difference, actually an important difference, but there is a difference. Okay, good. So next one, okay, we'll do bicep curls. Okay, so now we'll do these with weights. So you can pick your option. Okay, you can either speed this up, okay, as many reps as you can. So trainers call this AMRAPs, right? As many reps as you can, as possible, right? AMRAP, AMRAP, right? As many repetitions as possible. So you can pick a weight that's good for you. We're going to do bicep curls. What you want to do is then make sure we don't start swinging our body, then you're using other muscles. So you should not be moving back and forth, and you should not compromise on the range, right? So squeeze on the top here and then focus on that. Focus on your breath. It's going to be exhale on the way up. That's where the effort and exhale, okay? So we'll do bicep curls here. All right, here we go. So I already started the timer here. So here we go. Bring it up, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down. Use your judgment, okay? Use your judgment. What's good for you? Here, take it up, bring it down, bring it up. If it feels lighter, you can go for more repetitions. Okay, if it feels heavier, you can slow it down. Okay, here, squeeze on the top. No range compromise here. Really good, Manisha. Awesome, very good. Keep breathing out. When it goes up, keep breathing out. When it goes up, yep, awesome, really good. Really good. Okay, good. Let's go and do some lateral lunges. Okay, so I want you to go lateral, like lengthwise on your mat. Okay, so you can do these with a weight or you can do this without a weight. Okay, so when you go lateral lunges, you can choose here. Okay, so if wide stance, okay, and then what you're going to do here, be careful here, and you're just going to go, you can just kind of stretch. This is okay too. Okay, and then come back up and then stretch on the other side. Okay, and then here, and then you're going to stretch here as much as you can, okay? And then come back up here, and you're just going to go here. And then if you want, you can pick a weight and you can take the weight with you, okay? So I'm just grabbed a small dumbbell here, okay? So grab, if you want, you can do this. And then when I go to the right, the dumbbell goes to the right, come back up. And then when I go here, the dumbbell goes to the left. Here, here. Okay, so let's just do 10 and let's do 5 and 5 here. So 1, come back up. 2, come back up. 3, come back up. 4, come back up. Even if you don't have a weight, you can just pretend you have a weight. 5, come back up. 6, come back up. 7, come back up. 8, come back up. 9, come back up. 10, come back up. Awesome. Really good. So, really good. So get some water, okay? We'll do some core workout, core strengthening, and we'll do some stretches. We'll be done. So we'll be on our mat now, okay? So I'm just going to adjust my camera so you can see me a little better. So please come onto your mat. Okay. All right. Good. So on all fours. Okay. You're going to be on all fours here. Okay. And we are going to take right hand out. Okay. Left leg kicks back. Okay. Left leg kicks back. So right hand out, palm facing in. If you were to make an imprint of your left foot on the wall, that should be possible. If there's a wall behind you, you can make, and think about length. Keep looking down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And keep that hand up, keep the leg up. Tap the left leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right hand down, left knee down. Left hand out. Think about length. Left hand out, as if you're shaking somebody's hand. Right hand is pushing through the mat. Right leg is back. Okay, hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tap the right leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the left hand down, right knee down. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we'll do a bear plank. Okay, so you're going to lift, push through the palms. Okay, tuck your toes. Look at my toes here, here to here. Okay, here to here. So tuck your toes like this. Okay, and then push through the palms. Lift your knees just 1 or 2 inches above ground, nothing much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Okay, so this is called bear plank. Again, these are really good core strengthening exercises, right? Because we go from 4 points of contacts to 2 points of contacts, right? So that forces more and more of your core engagement. Okay, so these are really good. Now, for some of you, you can just get into a bear plank just the way we did. Okay, for some of you, this might be an option. So either stay in the bear plank or you can do shoulder taps with me. Here, come up and we'll do 10 shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, really good. All right. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Awesome. Very good. So now go right hand out, left leg back. Okay, same as the bird dog that we did before. This is called bird dog. As if you're shaking somebody's hand. Bring right elbow to left knee. Crunch. 1. Round your back. 2. Exhale when the right elbow comes to the left knee. 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Left hand out, right leg back. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, come back onto your mat, lie down onto your mat. Okay, hands under your hips. Okay, and we're going to go flutter kicks here. Okay, so you're just going to keep your legs not too much up, just above the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring your legs down. Okay, we'll do full body extension crunches. If this is too much, you can fold your legs. Okay, and just bring, so you can either go into full body extension crunch, which means you're fully extended as tall as you can make yourself, and you're going to come up here like this. Okay, that's one possibility. If this is too much, put your hands under your hips and just kind of lift your legs up and then down like this. Okay, slowly. Okay, so we'll do 10 of these full body extension crunches or 10 leg ups. Here, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Really good. Okay, let's bring your heels back and push yourself up use actively, okay? Push through the heels, push through the entire foot and come into a hip bridge. Walk your heels back towards your hips. Okay, come into a hip bridge and stay here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, okay, you can take a dumbbell. Okay, you can take a dumbbell, put it on your belly, okay, right by your waist, okay, and then come into a hip bridge, okay, so be careful and hold on to the dumbbell and just kind of push yourself up, hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down, okay. We're going to go for 16 pulses. You can do this with the dumbbell or without the dumbbell. When we do pulses, pulse means a very small motion, okay? It's not very big. So come up with the dumbbell or without, and let's just move hips lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lower your hips down. Okay, come back. Okay, come back into a seated position like this. Okay, here, we're almost there. You're almost there. And then go into a low boat here. Okay, so the feet are just above ground. Okay, low boat, come back up, high boat. Okay, low boat, high boat. Low boat, high boat. Low boat, high boat. You're bending your knees, okay? So Manisha, yeah, bring your knees together, out, in. 4 more. Out, in, out, in. Last one. Out, out, in. Oh, that really hurts me. Pinky, I bet you it doesn't hurt you. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. So that's some of the core, core strength is so important, right? Building a stronger core. And I'm still not there, but it gets better. It gets better. What seems very difficult does come around. It does get easier. Okay, so let's just bring the soles of your feet together here and just kind of hold it here so that you get a good stretch in your thighs. Hold it as much as you can here. Come back up, okay? And then we'll just do some stretches here. So just go back onto your mat, okay? Cross the right foot, cross the right knee, across the left, hands go into a T. Take your legs to your left and look to your right. So get a good spinal twist here. And then let the knees fall to your right. Use the right hand on your right knee, push it down and look to your left. And then switch legs. So left knee is on the top of right. Let the legs go to your left and look to your right. Come back up. Take it down again. So this would really be a good spinal twist. Come back up. Okay. So let's do a figure of 4 stretch. The right heel will be on left knee. The knees are bent. Okay. And then you can just pull the left leg in. Okay. Or you can straighten it up. Okay. So it's a figure of 4 stretch. All right. So you're just going to pull behind the left leg with both the hands and then hold it. Bring it down. The left heel will be on the right knee. Left heel is on the right knee. So this is the figure of 4 stretch. And then you can lift the right leg, make it go up straight. Hold it, hold behind the right knee. And then lower it down. All right. So please come into a seated, comfortable seated position. Okay. Very often I told you what is easier is if you have a yoga, this makes a big difference. Okay, getting your hips above your knees. So very often, if just sitting like this on the mat is uncomfortable for you, and what I mean by that is sitting like this for 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. If this is uncomfortable, it does get easier, but it's much easier if you just sit on a yoga block. It's much easier. Okay, you can sit like this for a long time, especially in some of our Indian functions, like in pujas and stuff like that. If you are ever required to do this comes really, really handy. Where you're going to sit on the floor for a long time with no back support, this comes really handy, just sitting on a block. So what it does, it basically raises your hips above your knees, and it just puts so much less pressure on your knees. Okay, so it's much easier to sit up like this. Okay, left hand on your chest, right hand on your belly. When we take a breath in, okay, this is deep breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. The right hand should just rise. Okay, so take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is just the deep breathing. There are different variations of this that you can do. So in our case, we just kind of took a deep breath in, deep breath out. What you can try to do is that, let's try one more variation of this in which we do what is called as box breathing. So we take a breath in on a count of say 3, right? Hold the breath for a count of 3 and then exhale on a count of 5. And if 3, 3, 5 doesn't work for you, you can make it 2, 2, 4, whatever works for you, right? So the idea is take a deep breath in. Most important is the belly rises, right? This is important, right? That the belly rises when you take a breath in. Most people do exactly the opposite. Okay, so let's try to do this box breathing. Okay, 3 breaths. Okay, so you're going to take a breath, hold it for some count, and then the exhale is longer. Okay, so let's try 3 breaths like that. Okay, so here. Great. Use deep breathing. It is much more powerful than what you think. Okay, it's really good for stress relaxation, right? So that's why this is not just body, it's also mind. Couple of other things is the reason I'm recording this is I hope you'll get a chance to come back and do this all over again one more time, right? So strength training, what you're doing, is great. Once a week, that's awesome. I would definitely say the benefits will be even more. You'll see even more clear differences if you do this one more time. So 2 times is good. 2 times is really great. 3 times is okay. I'm not a big fan of pushing it beyond that. There's a law of diminishing returns there. Okay, so 2 times a week is really, really good. If you're doing this like 4, 5, 6 times a week, that means something is wrong. Okay, you should not be doing anything like that. So cross train. What I mean by that is do cross training. So do 2 times strength training. 2, 3 times you can do cardio. Like that can mean walk. It can mean bike, playing tennis, swimming. All those things are good for you. They train different muscles, right? And the cardio aspect come in, and then one day should be off. One day you should be just kind of let your body recover, right? So you don't want to be doing everything every day. So one day is off, 2 days strength training, 2, 3 days some other activity. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. So see you guys next week. Okay. Thanks for joining. Call me if you have any questions. Okay. I'll talk to you guys. Have fun.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Pradeep.
Bye. Bye. See you guys.